are new. It is early in the morning. It is 6:17, but I thought I would bring you through my morning before I start working for the day. Not like a morning routine, because I know I've done one of those before, but more just like hanging out. And I asked you guys for some questions a few days ago, or like maybe like a week ago, so I figured I would answer those while I get ready as well. So that's what today's video is going to be. Starting out, I'm wearing my PJs. I don't know why whenever I'm like showing something, when I back up, my arms look like a scarecrow. But I just got these PJs from Target. I think they're super cute. So yeah, I need to brush my teeth. I just filled up my water. So the first things I do every morning. I did also already take Sully out, but I didn't film that because you guys don't need to watch him pee. So all right, let's go brush my teeth. Okay, teeth are brushed. I figured I would just show you real quick what I'm using for like the rest of my little morning routine in this bathroom. So I always take my multivitamin. You guys already know. It's the Ollie one. Sorry, also my voice is scratchy because I'm like half asleep. And then I wash my face with Cetaphil. I've used this for literally years. Then I go in with the Good Molecules Rosehip. Hello, if my camera will focus. This is the rosehip seed oil and I really like it. And then I'll do my Ultra Repair Cream, which is my favorite ever, and then my tinted sunscreen, even though yes, I'm working indoors, but I always wear my sunscreen. So that's the skincare and like rest of the bathroom stuff. I'm gonna do it really quick off camera because I am like a tiny bit in a rush, and then we will actually do my makeup together. Okay, I'm just putting these clips in my hair because I always wear them when I do my makeup. Hold on, let me move this. I also just took my probiotic. I take the seed probiotic, or it's actually a pre and probiotic. I think it's called the symbiotic. So I just took that, and now I'm gonna do my makeup. But I guess I should probably pull up some questions. So like this is gonna be hard because I'm gonna be trying to answer questions and also do my makeup. I need to actually do both because I do have to get ready for work. I mean, I work from home, if you guys didn't know, but I still like to be a little bit ready at least, just because I feel like I'm more productive and it just makes me feel better. All right, I'm literally just gonna go down the list. First question, what are your current fave pieces of workout equipment, your own, the ones at the gym, etc.? I love booty bands, and they're also like so convenient because you can obviously like travel with them or use them in your living room or bring them to the gym, so I really like those. And I have some that are from Amazon. I can link the ones below that I use, but there's like a ton of different ones on Amazon. They probably are all pretty similar, so I really like those. I also am just like I mean, this probably sounds stupid, but I love like a good just like 10 or a good pair of just like 10-pound dumbbells. Also, I did put this on because I got toothpaste on my shirt, so I didn't want to be standing here with toothpaste on my shirt. But anyway, yeah, I love a good pair of just like light-ish weight dumbbells, like 10 pounds, because I think you can do so much with them. And I just think they're like really versatile, which I guess is what I just said. So I really like those. And then as in terms of like equipment, I haven't used this in a long time, but I used to really like the lat pull down machine. I think you can target a lot of different areas in your upper body, so I really liked that. And then I also really liked the leg press machine. So kind of a random answer, but yeah, I guess like I'm all over the place. But now, like working out, I feel like I'm definitely more focused on doing like less machines and more like with my body and like lighter weights and bands and things like that, because I've been doing Sammy Clark's workouts, which that's basically what those are. So yeah, also I wanted to mention this earlier, but I forgot. I was gonna work out this morning, and then Sully was up at 4 a.m. getting sick because he is the king of getting sick randomly for no reason. We brought him to the vet and they don't have a reasoning for it either. So he's fine. He's waiting for his breakfast, but he doesn't get to eat until it's closer to 8 a.m. So he's fine, but I was just so tired from being up at 4 a.m. that I needed to sleep a little bit longer. So I think I'm gonna try to go to the gym today on my lunch break. Next question. This is gonna be a chatty video, so if you don't like this, then this is not the video for you. Okay, next one. How did you start your YouTube journey? feel like my like YouTube journey or story isn't that exciting. I honestly just like, I always loved YouTube, but I never obviously made videos because I guess I was just like afraid what people would think. I mean, it's like, if you think about it, like, it is kind of weird. Like, I'm sitting here alone in my apartment, Eustace at the gym, and I'm talking to a camera, you know, like that's not normal. And then I'll go sit for hours and hours and I'll edit myself. Like, it's definitely weird. And so I think because of that, I was so worried what people would think. And finally, in November of 2020, after we'd gone through some of the pandemic, I think I was just like, I needed something to like bring me joy. Not that I was unhappy, but I think just like the pandemic was hard on everyone in different ways. And truly just one day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. That day I went to Best Buy, I bought the camera that I'm still using, and I watched a bunch of videos on how to edit, and the rest is kind of history. So it's kind of weird because I was so scared of what people would think, and then suddenly one day I was like, I'm over it, I'm just gonna do it. And I remember like telling my family, and I was so scared what my family would think, and they were all so nice. And Yusuf from day one was like, oh cool, like do it, let's do it. What are you gonna like do videos about? And yeah, so everyone had just been like super supportive from day one. But it's definitely like weird, you're definitely putting yourself out there a lot. Also, I really rub in my concealer and stuff weirdly, I know. You definitely are putting yourself out there a lot. You're opening yourself and your life up, depending on what type of videos you're doing, to like criticism. But for the most part, people have been super nice. I do get like criticism every now and then, but I truly don't take it personally because they don't know me and I don't know them, and I don't really care. So that's that. Kind of going along with that, what camera do you use for vlogging? I use the Canon G7X Mark II. To be honest, I really want another camera because I would love one that has a wider lens, and B, a detachable or like a microphone that you can plug in, because this one does not. And I find that sometimes like my sound quality isn't the best, so that would be something that I'm definitely interested in. But I just like don't want to spend the money right now, to be honest. I'm just trying to like save and stuff, so just not an expense I really want to deal with right now. Okay, hold on, I need to like actually focus and get ready quicker. This is a good one. Who are your top 5 favorite vloggers or channels? I go through like phases with YouTube right now. I'm like, what the heck? Right now I'm really into like true crime, like Kendall Ray. I feel like she's really big, obviously. I'm really into true crime because I have a fear. This is like on another tangent, but I really have a fear of like being kidnapped. Maybe I shouldn't be putting that on the internet, but it's like always my biggest fear for some reason. But on the flip side of that, for some reason I love true crime, which is so strange. I think in my brain, and I don't think this is actually like valid, but I think in my brain I'm like, well, I'm watching true crime, then I guess I'm educating myself, and if something ever happens to me I can escape or whatever. I don't know, as if I'm not even gonna get into that. So I really like her. I think she makes really good quality videos. I also really like Alyssa Rose, which makes she makes very similar videos to mine. Caitlin Nolan is good. Oh god, I go through like phases of watching her. Same with Bebe Hey, I think is what her channel is called. And I don't know anyone else. I really like kind of stick to the same YouTubers and kind of just watch them. I go through phases with Remy's vlogs as well. So those would probably be my top few. Not very exciting, I know. What kind of green juices do you recommend from Amazon? Actually, funny you would ask. I was using one from a brand, I think it was called Bloom Nutrition, and it was from Amazon, and I loved it. It was tasted like really good. It never like made me feel bad or anything. Like I just really liked it. It really sat well with my body, and I genuinely enjoyed the flavor. And I ran out and I went to go reorder, and they are sold out, and they're also sold out on their website. So I've been waiting to get that, but then I was at Target the other day with my friend, and I found that they had like a greens powder. So I got it and I tried it, and I don't like it as much, to be honest. I don't really like the flavor. I am gonna use it because I bought it and I don't want to waste it. But I definitely would recommend the one from Amazon that I originally had. I can link it down below in case it comes back in stock, or maybe it already is. I haven't checked in a few weeks, but it's really good. I think I have like the Bloom Nutrition one in citrus flavored, or it was like flavored citrus, I don't know, and it was really good. Next question, what editing apps do you use? I used to use iMovie, but I I got Final Cut Pro, not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before from my parents. So I've been using Final Cut Pro for, I guess like a few months after I started my channels when I started using Final Cut Pro, just because you can do so much more with it. And I really enjoy editing. I mean, sometimes it's definitely a pain, like when I want to get a video up and it's not edited and I have to obviously like do that first. It's definitely really time consuming, but I do really enjoy it. I think it's really like just a creative process, and I really enjoy being creative in that type of way. So Final Cut Pro is what I use. And then in terms of like thumbnails and stuff, I'll use Canva. Not that I do anything really crazy with my thumbnails. Like I'm pretty standard with how I edit my videos, so like I don't think there's really anything special to them. What type of music do you like? Any favorite artists? I'm weird with music. I feel like I go through phases of listening to like a ton of music, and then I'll go through like a podcast phase where I won't listen to any. So I feel like I'm just getting out of that podcast phase, and I was like, oh, I'm missing music. It's unrelated. I mean, it's related, but that's not what the question was. But I don't know, actually. I do like Taylor Swift. I really like her music. I used to not, to be honest. And then I think her, I don't know, I feel like her Lover album kind of got me into her. And then ever since then, I mean, she's been killing it, and I really like her music. I think she's also just like talented and like brilliant when it comes to like songwriting. I like Drake. I think G-Eazy has some good songs. I don't know, I feel like I listen to so many different artists that there's no like one artist that really sticks out to me. I get obsessed with songs because I'll listen to them on repeat, like truly on repeat, and I'll like blast them in my car until I get tired of them, and then I'm over it and I like don't want to hear that song ever again, or at least not for a while. Yeah, it's a good question. You know what, I need to think about that. I'll get back to you. All right, we're gonna do a few more questions because I know this is getting long. I had gotten a few questions about my tattoos. I have 3 different tattoos. 3? Yes, 3. I have one on my foot that says Ohana, and I got that with my entire family in Hawaii when we were there a few years ago. So we all have matching one, my 2 sisters and my parents. I also have my parents' birthdays on my like forearm right here. And I got that. That was my first tattoo. It's very spur of the moment. I decided I was getting it and even wanted it the day I got it. So I do wish I maybe like thought about it a little more. I loved the tattoo and I like the placement. I just wish it were a little bit smaller, but I like, it's not one of those tattoos I regret or anything. And then my last one is right here on my back. You guys have probably seen when I'm like in a sports bra or whatever, or in a tank top. It's just a rose, and I had gotten that one. That was the last like most recent one I got, which was still like probably 2 years ago now. But I got that because I'd gotten like my parents' birthdays, and then I'd gotten the family one, so I wanted one that was like just for me, and that was like mine completely. So I got a rose. No really significance. My best friend's middle name is Rose, so she likes to say that I got it in honor of her, but I did not. All right, last question I'll answer. Biggest pet peeve. I feel like I've probably answered this question before. I don't even know. Okay, well, when people don't use manners, that really bothers me. I feel like I am very, like, manners mean a lot to me. I don't know, for some reason they do. And what else? I need to think about this. Hold on. One of my number ones is when I cook dinner. And this isn't like just with Yusuf, it'd be like with anyone, but obviously I just live with Yusuf. But when I cook dinner, and I'm like, okay, dinner's ready, and then whoever I'm cooking for takes a long time to come and like start eating, because I really don't like when food gets cold, especially after I've been like cooking, like taking time to cook. Food getting cold drives me nuts, and so if someone doesn't come like immediately, I'm not saying they have to like run over to the kitchen, but if they're like, yeah, I'll be there in a sec or whatever, I'm like, no, like I just cooked dinner for you, like you should be like coming over right now. I don't know why that bothers you so much, but it does, because I think the number one thing that bothers me with that is food getting cold. I just like really don't like it, because then I feel like you're not getting the full enjoyment of it being how it's supposed to be eaten, you know what I mean? So that is a very specific one, but that is definitely something I've learned about myself within the past, I don't know, I guess Yusuf and I living together. And this isn't, again, it's not at him and via anyone, I just happen to live with Yusuf. I'm gonna end off these questions there because I know this is going to be getting long and I need to finish getting ready. I'm like almost done. I just need to finish putting mascara on and then I'm basically done. So I will pick this back up in just a minute. Okay, makeup is done. The lighting is bad. Can't really tell. It's just very like simple, But I need to make my bed, so I'm gonna do that. Yusuf, I feel like, is usually the one to make the bed because I typically get up earlier than him, but today he went to the gym and he doesn't go to like our apartment gym, he like drives to the gym, so he left pretty early this morning. Oh my god, wait, I just thought of another pet peeve. Yusuf sleeps with a pillow in the bed, like in the bed under the sheets, and I know, or at least I'm pretty sure, like people say it's good for your back. That's why he says he does it. He says it makes his back feel like better or whatever. But it bothers me because I'll just like feel it throughout the night, and for some reason it bothers me. I think just because like in my brain I'm like, a pillow's not supposed to be in the bed, you know? It's like supposed to be at the top. So for some reason that bothers me, even though like it doesn't actually, but I've been like making fun of him lately for it. I'm also gonna get dressed. I didn't do anything with my hair because it's like blown out from yesterday, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it. But I do need to get dressed. It's not gonna be anything exciting because again, I'm working from home, but we're gonna do that real quick. And this is what I'm wearing today. I told you it'd be nothing exciting. Ignore this blanket on the floor, but I'm wearing this cropped zip up hoodie from H&M, and then these leggings are from CRZ Yoga, and then I have some socks on. And that's about it. I do really want to get a workout in later. I'm thinking during my lunch break, like I mentioned. So I figured if I put these, that was my phone. I figured if I put these leggings on, then I'm more likely to go to the gym later. So that's it. I need to feed Sully now, and then I actually need to take him to daycare because it's a daycare day. Wait. Okay. Dropping Sully off at daycare, so he's taken care of. I also fed him, and then I just had breakfast. I had two like frozen waffles. What is that brand? I don't know. I know I showed it, I just can't remember the brand, but I had that with some raspberries and bananas. And then Yusuf got home from the gym and brought me a coffee, which was so very nice. So I'm gonna end this off here so I can get to work. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My hair is a mess. I know this was a little bit different. I feel like I don't typically do like morning type videos like this, but still hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.